So yeah, Pepper, you are
Hold
only
on, wait, no,
professional
hold
use.
on, I've got to say something. You've got to go to roll 20. We're on roll 20 because
Yes, I'm on roll 20. I've had it loaded
didn't-
up for a bit. Pepper's on there too.
I didn't have time to.
Yeah, that's fine. That's completely understandable. But yes, Pepper, you are only for professional use.
It does. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that he is a professional that is being used, or he's being used by professionals in a safe manner?
It's not a safe manner, but he's only being used by professionals.
Well, then they're not very good professionals if it's not a very
No.
safe manner.
No,
there
Pepper
are
is
OSHA regulations.
riddled with disease at this point.
Pepper, what's in your mouth? What
Hey!
what did you just spit out?
Don't ask questions, Michael.
No,
It's from
I'm
his
gonna
last
ask-
client. It's from his last client.
Okay, I know we've all been having holly jolly fun calling Pepper a prostitute, but what do you think happens in sex if that's how that happens?
That's a
is-
great question. I don't know. Will you please explain it to me?
Well, when Pepper and a slew of men in business suits love each other very much for $27.93
Sorry,
an
I'm
hour.
trying to shoot.
Wow,
I'm trying to
Pepper's
shoot
sheep whore.
I'm trying to shoot a butt from a blunt into my trash can with my mouth. So I'm sorry.
Hi guys.
Carry on.
Welcome to One Loose String, the only D&D podcast that is hosted by three cis white males, one of which is trying to spit the roach into their trash can. This is professionals. This is
We're
what
professionals, I promise.
This is what D&D
Oh,
professionalism
absolutely.
looks like.
We're in its rarest form.
Yep.
Okay.
One of the D's in D&D is drug dealer.
Doobie.
Yeah.
Drugs and doobies.
Doobie doo. Drugs and doobie doo.
Did you hear they took drugs and Doobie Doo out of the next movie? I was so sad
Yeah.
when I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That joke's
Yeah,
not
it's
even
a real
gonna.
loss.
That joke's not even gonna land the day this fucking goes up. But so
Nope.
you guys last week because it's spooky month, you guys have me as your guide through.
Your god.
Yes,
This was
your
not
guide.
planned. This is just how the schedule fell.
That we gave Michael the fucking spooky shit.
I love spooky month. I love spooky
Peek behind
month.
the curtain. Michael's a spooky little jackass.
I am a spooky little
If
jackass.
it's werewolves, if it's vampires, if it's mummies, if it's creature from the
My
Black
very
Lagoon, if it's
first-
vampire werewolf mummies, you know,
My
he's
very
all over that
first
shit.
official job was at a haunted house for Halloween. That was my first official job. Was at a haunted house as a zombie that jumps over a barrel. That was my job. Zombie that jumps over
A
a
haunted
barrel.
house.
Give me this joke,
mind.
Pepper. No, give me this joke, Pepper.
No,
give me this...
Pepper, you led up to it. You gotta
lined
fucking finish
up.
it.
You knocked this
A haunted
thing...
house, also known as an Alabamian hospital.
Do you think we do that in the house? That's what the outhouse is for. So, boys and girls, we're going to a new place. You guys found
I'm so
out...
proud of myself.
Yeah, it was
I'm glad somebody is.
I'm proud of him. So, you guys found out that you are going to your very first secluded plane, which is a plane that's been cut off from its other planes in the planar system. Things like the ethereal plane and the celestial plane and all sorts of other planes. And you are going there because a village that hasn't reported a death in 5 years... Pepper, put it away. Pepper, you're gonna burn.
gone.
You're gonna burn
It's
this
gone.
building to the ground. I live here. Pepper.
We're all in the same building, as everybody
We're-
is aware.
Yes, we are all in the same, several states stretching building.
Ah,
So, a small village, Forest Fen, I think. No, Forest Fence. Forest Fence hasn't reported a death in the last 5 years. And suddenly, out of the blue, they've had a few people just die in their sleep. And you guys are going to investigate to see if this is anything that goes under the purview of the CIE, because maybe this is just a regular old thing that doesn't involve any sort of interplanar things. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. That's what you guys are going there for. Do you have any questions before we get started?
No. I should be good. Jason.
Do you guys have anything you need to do before you get started? What are your charges for the day, Pepper?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see. You still need the crossbow, right?
Correct,
Finn?
until after this session where I will have enough money to buy it.
Excellent.
Unless somebody
So-
rotates it out of the shop, in which case, fuck you.
That's right. I'm going to rotate it. While you aren't looking, it's going to be gone.
It's gone. Damn it. So I'll do the crossbow. And the bag of holding.
Oh. Okay.
It's between that and the alchemy jug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need to do before you go, Jason? Do you need to...
There is not.
Okay.
I really am not the type to do daily preparations, so onward and forward.
Onward and forward. Okay.
Oh, and I am bringing my laser rifle. I'm putting that in the bag of holding.
Have you gotten clearance to go take the laser rifle with you? Do you have... Real quick question.
Have I?
Real quick question. Do you have stats for that laser rifle?
Yeah,
do.
it's a fully created item in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
It is a 1d12 fire damage. On a crit, it does 1d6 burning, or it burns for 1d6 damage every round. It's a flat 15 to stop it. It has 6 charges before it needs to be reloaded, and it reloads exclusively as a whole action.
Okay. So I want you... We're going to get to the spooky shit in a minute. I want you to explain to research and development why you should bring this laser rifle with you to a small little village in the woods.
Okay. Small little village in the woods that got cut off from another plane of existence. That feels like above small little corner in the woods type shit.
Well, yes, but we've been
Lasers.
We've been looking at the directory. We thought maybe you should bring maybe a bow, maybe, or a crossbow, perhaps.
I've got a crossbow, so we've got the crossbow. You can bring the gun.
Yeah, we've already got that covered. We've
So-
already got the crossbow covered. You don't need 2 crossbows. That's so reductive.
That's redundant. It really is redundant. You
Yeah.
only really need one guy who
That-
can
listen,
shoot this.
I
So-
lean
so-
into the guy. I'm like, look, I don't want to make my teammate feel bad because we both have a crossbow.
So your response is to have instead a laser rifle.
That I will only bring out unless absolutely necessary. It's the
Works for
backup.
me. And he just checks off and he rolls his
Just
feet across
Like
the
a
room.
big ass bureaucratic stamp of approved.
No, it's just he
Cool.
takes a quill and he just checks off another list and he just slides across the room on his rolly chair so he doesn't have to talk to you anymore.
Well, I just turn around, put it in the bag. All right.
Okay.
Alright, so you're bringing that out as soon as we get out there, right?
No, I actually won't bring it out if we just... I don't want to scare the shit out of these, like,
Can I try and fire it?
right now?
I mean, no, like once we get there.
Sure.
I'm not approved for guns.
I don't
For
care.
good reason.
I don't care. You can try it.
Fuck yes.
You guys, you make your way down the hall to the portal room and you enter and who's there operating the portal? But your good friend Greg. Greg's back.
Greg, you're back from leave. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, he like rubs his head a little bit and he's wearing sunglasses. He's got a Hawaiian shirt on. He's chill.
Greg.
He's chill as fuck.
Ah, I see we've entered the
Chill
Greg
Greg.
arc.
Yes, chill, Greg.
That's right. Yeah, I went to a few courses about, just controlling my, everything. And, I think it's good for me.
I don't know what that's like.
Oh, I've got the perfect doctor for you, and a different perfect doctor for you. I've talked to both of them in the last 3 weeks, and I think that, I think you're really gonna like them.
Did you just vomit acid?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Oh my
sorry,
God.
Still getting used to it.
When did this happen? When? I was
He got a
gone
gland.
for like
He
4 weeks.
It's been in my throat this
matured.
entire time.
He matured.
I've reached sexual
Oh.
maturity, Greg.
Yep.
Oh,
And that involves an acid gland.
Greg stops for a minute and he reaches up and he slowly takes his sunglasses off and he folds them.
No,
and he
Greg,
puts
be
them
cool.
down in the
Are his
desk.
blood are his,
No.
are his eyes bloodshot?
Roll perception.
I don't care.
24.
Oh my god, are they bloodshot? He's on a bender and a half. Are you kidding me? he's like, chill. Greg had to leave. You guys are good.
Chill, Greg.
There's
no,
potent
come back.
No.
Greg, there's
No.
potent hallucinogens in that if you ever need it. Just telling you right now.
Just, the moment I found out you reached sexual maturity is the moment my happiness died. You can get in the portal if you want. And he presses a button. And,
I had the talk, Greg. I know not to like make advances on people. It's fine, and I'm just gonna head through the portal.
As soon as he leaves through the portal, I look at Greg and I say, "Greg, I killed a carnival," and then I walk into the portal.
And you guys go through the portal. And you are jettisoned across all time and space and all different times and all different spaces.
Whoa!
And it includes at least
Oh,
one
we should check
IKEA.
there out when next time we have leave, you know? Seems like a
That
nice
would-
place
Is
as
that
we're
a-
just flying through the fucking Bifrost.
Is that a pink hippo? Whoa!
Whoa! Such crazy visuals. And we are back. And you guys step out into a forest. There's a small road. I wouldn't call it a road. There's a dirt path that leads forward into the forest, and you guys step out. Roll me perception, each of you.
Natural 1.
15.
That's a 0. It's my favorite.
Arvin, should we have done that to Greg? Like, I feel like we shouldn't have
I'm just looking the other way.
Irvin, we faced out this way when we entered.
What?
This is, I think, the way we're supposed to go.
Oh, I think I went in backwards.
How
I
did
think
you-
I moonwalked into the portal.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
What do your weird acid eyes see?
My eyes are not acid. It is strictly a gland in my throat that is acid. I gave you a pamphlet.
You think I read it?
You're the one who reads.
Not pamphlets about why my teammate got to sexual maturity.
I like the idea that it's specifically not pamphlets. You're like, it needs
I
to
don't
be
read
either
pamphlets.
it needs to be either a printout or a chapter book. Those are your two options.
Like if it's a letter, that's one thing, but just a pamphlet, that's preachy. I don't care.
Look, it was given out because I had to read a whole ass book, man. The least you could do is read a pamphlet so you can understand
Well,
how my
I'd
body
rather
is.
read the book.
You want me to give it to you? And I'm just gonna hand
Sure.
him a copy of My Body and Me, but like altered for my characteristics.
Oh,
My patchwork body and me.
Yes. My Frankenstein's body and me.
Everybody
Oh,
poops, and then written in Sharpie and spits acid.
If you want to understand how I work, there you go. The book just came out last week and it's already on the New York Times bestsellers list.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thumbing through it.
So the forest, it doesn't seem terribly threatening to you, Finn, who didn't roll a 0. It seems like a normal forest. You can hear birds off in the distance. You hear something skitter through a bush.
Ah!
It seems
What
like
the fuck
a
was
regular.
that?
It was a bird, a squirrel, I don't know, something small that probably can't kill you.
I was reading. I'm
Well,
scared.
I didn't give you the book to read it now.
I'm trying to understand you better.
Thank you. That's great. I love that you're trying to understand me and that you are trying to make connections. I don't get those very often.
I didn't say that. I said I'm trying to understand you.
Arvin, please.
Yeah?
For the love of God, read
Okay.
the book when we get back.
Okay.
I'll give you my cliff notes. I'll give you my notes. They're in a little fucking notebook.
No,
And
I'll be honest, mine'll probably be better. It's fine.
yeah, all right, cool. I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna walk into the forest.
Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming you're following behind.
Yep.
You guys, it takes you maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes at most to walk through the forest before you start seeing little bits of civilization. You know, a wagon wheel that's fallen off on the side of the road. You see horse manure. You see all sorts of stuff that tells you, okay, there's something coming up. And as you exit the forest, you see this little, not run down necessarily, but it's a small village. It's most certainly not a very wealthy area. It's mostly wooden huts and small brick buildings, but directly in the center of town is this tall tower that it's octagonal, and it goes up, and then the very last floor is larger. It's exactly what you'd picture if you thought of like a little wizard's tower somewhere. It's made of stone. It's got turrets atop it. Not the guns, the castle part. Um,
Why not both?
It's got AKs up there. But it's the centerpiece of town for sure. But other than that, it's just small little houses. There doesn't even really seem to be like a town hall or anything. There's a town market maybe off in the distance, but there's no huge meeting place. There's people milling about. They all appear to be in their, middle ages, maybe a little younger. Nothing seems off. What are you guys gonna do?
Brainy one. You want to knock on the door? The big tower in the center?
Slightly less socially off-putting one. Do you want to talk to the local townsfolk?
Sure. I guess.
I love that you guys
That's
are so
it,
good
my
at...
slightly less socially off-putting friend.
You guys are so good at social encounters.
We really are. We're the social ones in the group.
Yep.
Definitely.
You and me just talking up a storm.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Oh
boy. Time to go say hi to some people.
Time to. How do you do, fellow humanoids?
I smack him on the shoulder. No, you fucking donkey.
The fellow
Well,
humanoids
look,
around
if you
all
read
like
the fucking book or the pamphlet I gave you, you would understand that my race is not entirely the best in social circumstances. We look like fucking freaks.
The
Hi,
villagers
everyone.
are all staring at you guys, just like,
It's just a lover's quarrel. Ignore this and go about your day.
No, wait. First, hi.
It-
Hello.
Hello.
a farmer who was like putting down a bag of grain, which is what I assume farmers do all day, is just pick up grain and
Pick
put
it
it
up
down.
and put it down.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. Like an NPC on a loop. So
He's
this
just going through
this
his loop.
yeah, so this farmer he like puts down the grain and he looks at the two of you and goes, hi, hi. How can I help you, strangers? Are you from the kingdom?
Yep.
Yep. Uh-huh.
We're travelers. We get itchy in the big city, so we go out and just, tour the countryside,
We're on
see what's out
vacation.
there. Basically, yeah.
Who wants to roll deception? Who
Can we
wants
both
to
roll
be
and see who
the?
does worse?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take the worst one. All right.
I roll a 7.
Fuck me, really? All right. Well, I'm gonna roll this
4.
insight. What's insight attached to? Oh my god,
Wisdom.
that's a 15. You guys are fucked. So this guy just stares at you. He stares at you for a long moment before chewing something in his mouth that you didn't really notice was in his mouth, and he just turns and walks away.
I'm sorry, I throw up a little bit when I'm nervous.
Oh
A
God.
a woman in maybe her 30s maybe. She's got short cropped hair. She's got on an apron. She kind of walks up to the two of you and goes, are you two looking for the local hostel? Do you need to stay somewhere?
Nope. We are from the kingdom, and we heard that you all in town here had some strange goings on, and being do-gooders from the capital, figured we'd come and see if there's anything we can do. I myself am quite good with medicines and the sciences.
I shoot things good.
He's my protection.
Yep. I'm the muscle.
Well, he's the sharp eye. I'm the sharp mind.
Did you see the bird that flew over there about 2 clicks back?
Did you just shoot a bird?
She's just kind of been absent-mindedly wiping like flour and dust off of her onto her apron for like a solid
Or a
minute
lot.
while you guys are just talking. And after you guys finish shooting birds, I suppose.
I shoot a bird that's about a mile away, just out of the sky. I got
All right,
dinner.
hold on. Roll me a to hit right there. I'm gonna roll a d20.
16.
And so you shoot an arrow, a crossbow bolt through the fucking sky, and she just turns just in time to see that bird just go fall out of the ground.
I got dinner if you want it, if you're hungry. I can go get it.
Well,
I'm useful, I swear.
she holds out a hand after sighing, and she says, so I'm Dara.
I'm gonna
Dara.
grab her hand with both hands and like vigorously shake it.
I'm going to slow his hands down. Gently. He doesn't get much social interaction.
Yes.
My creator keeps me locked up in the room some days. I'm not allowed out. It's weird. I get poked with a lot of needles.
I'm just staring at the ground.
So
I'm sorry. Was
I'm
that too
actually
much?
not his creator.
So
Have you ever worked on Subject Delta, Irvin?
I flick him in the fucking
What?
side of the head.
What? It's a simple question. Have you worked on Subject Delta?
You stop scaring this poor woman.
Oh.
I spin him around.
I'm sorry,
I
madam.
swear
Am
to
I
God.
scaring you?
Oh my God.
So she like leans over towards Irvin, and she says, "Has he been drinking potions or anything like that?"
Yes. It's
Okay. We get plenty of that sort. You can detox him at the hostel. So Sonny, we're going to take you both down to the hostel, and
Yep.
you guys are going to sleep there for a little while. Does that sound good?
Yes, I may be 6, but I can speak full sentences.
You're
I
you're 6.
Yeah.
Is that like
well, you know
because of
how
a leap
different
year,
races
or-
work. You know how age at different speeds.
Um.
Do you guys get dwarves and elves out here?
Well, she thinks for a moment, and she says,
Oh,
"I
fuck.
think you all might need to speak with the mage at your leisure, of course." Um.
He
That
was supposed to
would
talk with
probably
him.
be
I was supposed
best.
to be talking to you all. He was supposed to go talk to him.
I'm glad he's here as
Stop
well.
sounding stupid. What's wrong with you?
So
I'm
she
just gonna
walks
pull Irvin inside. I don't fucking talk to people, Irvin. I am good
Shit.
in the woods, and that is about it.
You need to get it the fuck together, dude.
I am not Eric. I do not have a natural magnetic field around me.
Okay, there's a difference between having a natural magnetic field and being a fucking schizo. Calm down.
She
Holy
she
shit.
turns to the two of you as you guys are doing this as you're walking across town, and she turns to the two of you and she goes, "So, do you have any questions I could help you with? I run the hostel. I know the town pretty well. Anything?"
Yes, we've heard that there's been some unfortunate deaths around town.
As you mention that, she stops and she turns and she goes, How did you hear about that?"
News does unfortunately travel fast throughout the kingdom.
She looks around and she says, "Well, yes, some of our villagers have fallen ill, but it's nothing to worry about. I don't think. Is that why you're here, to investigate the
Yes.
death?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, then you'll definitely need to speak with the mage. Then, he's in the tower. You may be able to
Makes sense.
get a hold of him, but he can be a little cagey sometimes, of course.
I know the feeling.
Not literally in a cage. Cagey.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
So
Holy shit.
Irvin, help.
I don't think I can.
maybe talk with some of the other villagers. They might be able to fill you in. I didn't know any of the afflicted, but perhaps they can help you out with that sort of thing.
Very well. Thank you for your time.
She hands you a key and she tells you what room you're in. The hostel is just kind of a L-shaped building, kind of like a teeny tiny motel. And she tells you what room you two are in, and she walks away, just assuming you're gonna go do something strange that she doesn't want to be a part of.
That's fair.
So what are you guys
Yeah.
gonna do? Are you guys going to go to the mage? Are you gonna talk to more people? Are you going to just wander into the forest and starve to death? What's your plan?
Well, I know which one he'd like to do.
I would like to go into the
Go into the
forest.
forest. Yeah.
I'm scared.
He's so spooky scary, I
We've
know.
literally talked to dozens of people together, and you have not been this freaked out.
Well, man, I always actually have. Yes, if you paid attention, I'm fucking terrified of people.
I'll be honest, I hadn't, paid attention.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. I know, you're not the most perceptive one.
it's true. It's true. Okay, so mage or
Yep. Yeah, let's go see the page. I'm just gonna push him in front. You're taking the lead on this one.
okay. Going
Um,
to see a mage, and I'm in front.
I'm glad. So you guys walk up to the building, and it's tall. It's like it almost looks like a watchtower of sorts. There are except there's no windows to this thing except for 3 windows on one side of the second floor. It's just this big, just stone pillar in the center of town. You walk up to the door, and who's knocking?
I'll knock.
Okay. You knock on the door. You knock on the door, and after a moment, from the top of the door frame, this little parchment scroll just rolls down, and it says, "Unavailable today, return tomorrow."
We would like to book an appointment.
It's
Speak to an agent.
Sword. Customer service representative.
1. Para español. Número 2.
The scroll rolls itself back up and just kind of flips into the tower.
I knock again.
You knock
just
like
curious.
maybe 3 times, and after the first knock, that parchment paper comes out, unrolls, and says, again, unavailable today. Return tomorrow.
I'm gonna
It
try
says
speaking
literally
in
again.
Infernal
It says
to
again
it
above
and
it.
asking if I can make an appointment.
You speak what?
Infernal.
The parchment paper, instead of rolling up, it just kind of flips into the door, and you hear something unlock on the other side.
Oh. Well,
I just push the door.
With the barest amount of weight behind your finger,
Again, I'm weak. Fuck.
the stone door just creaks open like it wasn't even there. It just it swings open, and you find yourself in front of a bare stone room. It's maybe 40 feet high, and it has a stairway on the far wall, and there's nothing else in this room. Let me reveal that area for you guys, and you guys can go on to roll 20 if you'd like.
Already there.
yeah. You've been doing shit on the blank page.
I'm sure you have, you sons of bitches. All right.
Oh, well,
let
there's
me put
nothing
you-
there. Don't worry about it. It's gone. No,
Oh,
never
yeah?
mind. It's back.
There we go. So you
Yeah.
guys, it's
I made a penis.
it's a big dark screen except for one octagon. Yeah.
Yep.
Octagon.
Cool. I will put you down
Octagon,
on the map.
baby.
And
Put me down. Put
so
me down.
so you guys find yourself in front of this bare stone room with a staircase in the back. What are you guys gonna do?
All right, Irvin. Up.
Are we just going upstairs?
Yep.
Hello?
Nope. Going
Is
upstairs.
there anyone here?
You're taking the lead.
Hello? Okay, I go in the front, but I'm just saying hello.
Um, you call hello, and it echoes through this room. It's all bare stone. It's awful acoustics in here. But nobody responds.
Okay,
I guess
upstairs.
we go up another floor.
All right. You guys move up a floor and you kind of poke your head up over this the floor opening, and you find yourself in a study of sorts. On the eastern or western wall, rather. On the western wall, it is just lined with bookcases that are filled with scrolls and manuscripts and potions. Um, Everything you could think of that could fit in a small little library. Um, that is what you see, with a few tables strewn about. I'll put you down on that part. But as you're walking up the stairs, there's a little bit of light. You see those 3 windows that you saw from the ground, but streaming in from these windows is lights of different colors. One of them is red, the other is green, and the last one is blue. If you want to take a closer look at them, just let me know. Bop,
I mean,
bop.
ba-da-do. Here we are.
Yeah, there you go. Drag you over. There you go.
Oh, look at you doing some fancy lighting stuff.
Aren't I so fancy? This, by the way, is once again 2-minute tabletop, as are pretty much everything that I have put together map-wise.
Yeah, sure. Yes, they're great. Sorry. I'll look at the lights. Sure.
Pick one.
I'll pick the red one.
I'll do blue.
So the red one, as you look out, Pepper, you recognize this because, or rather, Irvin, I suppose, you recognize this because you guys have experienced portals to this place a few times. You look out and you see fire and molten rock. You see huge winged creatures flapping through the air just outside of this window. You see a portal into the infernal plane.
Into the hells? Cool.
Jason, you look out the window with blue light streaming in, and you see almost the opposite. You see these huge, gargantuan towers of stone and gold with mist and clouds surrounding it. You feel this almost earnest reverence as you look out of it, and what you see is the celestial plane.
Oh. Alright. Cool.
Okay. What's the third one?
And
Behind door number 3 is...
behind door number 3 is a new Subaru. So, behind
3 Toyota fucking Corollas.
behind the 3 Toyota Corollas, you
It's Paul Newman back from the dead.
It's Paul Newman. You see this beautiful, lush forest of just this technicolor beauty. There's violets and
It's
golds.
Alicia Cuthbert. She's riding an elephant.
My God!
It's fucking majestic.
Just you see trees that go up hundreds and hundreds of feet, and mushrooms that go up even taller than that. You see gold flowers and vibrant colors. You see into the Feywild.
Oh,
I
Jesus
could get
Christ.
so high here.
No, Finn. No. Stop it.
Imagine what I'm just gonna point at like a 200-foot mushroom. Imagine what happens if I licked that thing.
I don't think you'd ever come back.
So, do you guys want to investigate anything in the room?
Yeah, I'll look through the bookshelves.
Yeah. So I'll rifle through this half of the bookshelves.
I'll
Okay.
look through the other half.
Each of you roll me investigation.
That's a
Fuck,
1 for a
14.
total of a 6.
I got a 14.
So Finn, you look through them, and it seems like pretty boilerplate stuff to you. You know, there's books on schools of magic, and there's lots of stuff that you don't really care about. A few books on chemicals and that sort of thing, but you don't really look through it that carefully. You're thinking more about that 200-foot mushroom and how cool it would be to be, like, I don't know, a dragon flying through there or something. I don't know how your brain works.
It doesn't.
Irvin, you, on the other hand, you go through these bookshelves, and they're about 8 feet tall in this, again, it's a 40-foot room, so they're dwarfed by just the size of this place. But as you look through these books, you start to notice a bit of a pattern. Most of them are magical in nature, but there are a few texts that you see more than once. Texts involving teleportation spells or conjuration spells. You also see a lot of alchemical supplies on the bottom 2 shelves of these bookshelves.
I'm an alchemist. What do I think I could make out of these?
Roll me... I keep wanting to do knowledge. Knowledge isn't a thing.
Just intelligence?
Yeah, sure. Give me an intelligence check. Unless you can think of something that would be better and make your case.
I mean,
for
Arcana?
It. Sure. Yeah, you could do Arcana.
Sweet. 22.
You could make a lot with this. In fact, you could make some pretty powerful shit just with the stuff on the bottom shelf of this place.
So this guy's pretty well stacked.
Yes. It's not necessarily all powerful things, but some of it is very,
right.
very rare. What you are able to find.
Finn, this guy could make some serious shit.
Cool.
He could probably get you even higher than that 200-foot tall mushroom.
Alright, we need to find him. Gotcha.
Drug-seeking behavior of the 6-year-old. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Gotta
like,
get him.
In terms of, like, from hybrid years to human years, I'm like 35.
Oh, so you're just a burnout.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you guys want to look at anything else in this room?
Are there those 2 chests in the center? Are those anything like right by me?
So those are tables, but you can roll investigation on them if you want. It's got papers strewn about, that sort of thing.
17.
Can I look at the one by itself?
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 17, once again you notice a little bit of a pattern as you look through the papers. You notice the blink spell is written out as a scroll, and parts of it have just been crossed out. Other parts have been written over. Other parts have just been completely reworded. There's the blink spell. There's conjuration spells. There's once again, it seems to be dealing with the same kinds of magics that you've seen on the bookshelf. But this person is not... They seem to be crafting spells, almost. Trying to make them better or reverse engineer them. It's hard to tell.
Oh, boy. What's the other desk got?
The other desk... If did you roll me investigation?
I rolled a 24.
24, Jesus. The other desk has more of the same, but you take a look at the blink spell, and you take a look at the piece of paper and you realize that the notes on it are less trying to make the spell better, and there are notes that seem more like it's just trying to make the spell work. Apparently, the components that they wrote out, they've crossed the components out multiple different times and filled in other pieces. And as you look at the original components, from your knowledge of chemistry, or alchemistry, I suppose, and your basic your basic knowledge of magic that comes along with that, it should have worked. It's a pretty basic blink spell, but for some reason, apparently the components just didn't work.
Is blink a spell I could know?
Yeah, it's an artificer spell. It's a 3rd level artificer spell.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a 3rd level artificer spell.
Yeah. So you might be taking a look at it, but you've been studying it. You haven't gotten to it yet. So you know that this spell should have worked. In fact, a few of the combinations of components that he put together should have done other spells, but nothing.
I wonder if that's a whole planar thing, or because blinking, if I remember correctly, when you blink out, you're blinking somewhere.
Raw, like actual game. It's like, I don't know, you roll into the ethereal plane and you can see the world around you, and then when you come back, it's like within 10 feet of where you are in the ethereal plane, you can teleport back into.
Would I know that, Michael?
Yeah,
that's how the blink spell normally works?
So what level spells do you have? You have 2nd level?
I have
just got up
level.
to 2nd.
So
yeah,
you might be looking into blink. Once you have your 2nd level spells, I just assume that the entire time you have those spells, you're working on getting the
I'm
3rd
thinking
level.
about the next level. Yeah.
So you've studied it. You might not be an expert in it, but you know that's
right,
how
but
it
I know
works.
the base concept that it's like you blink into the ethereal plane and then you blink out.
I mean, you know the concept from alchemy. You can't have something from nothing. You have to use something.
Yeah.
So you can't just pop out of existence. You have to go somewhere. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, if this plane is cut off from every other plane, it would make sense that blink wouldn't work.
Correct.
Okay.
So,
Weird.
I'm no good with the magics, but what does that mean?
I don't really know. Hello, Mr. Wizard?
You say hello, Mr. Wizard, and
Mr. Wizard.
Bring me a dream.
and you hear a small tapping at one of the windows at the end of the room.
Oh, fuck.
Which one?
You look up and you see a small fairy standing on the windowsill on the outside, just kind of tapping on the glass and gesturing for you to open the window.
Hello? How are you?
No, do not engage.
It smiles.
Do not engage.
It smiles at you and it waves. And it once again, it points to the lock on the window, and it's making this gesture of like pulling it up and pushing open the window.
No. Finn,
Should I not?
did you not read any of the pamphlets on the Feywild?
No.
There's another knock
those
at the
are the only
window.
pamphlets I did
Wait.
read.
There's another knock at the window. Finn, does it distract you? Do you look back at it?
Yes.
Roll me a wisdom save.
God damn it. Fuck.
Fuck.
Plus 21.
A 21?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel the spell charm person wash over you, and almost you have this moment of I should go do that, and then no, hold on. And this
I'm just
fairy
gonna glare at the fairy.
is just
The
she's
fuck
just
are you trying to do, mate?
She's smiling very wide.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Now, we
Cool.
don't know. No, Finn, we're gonna go upstairs.
I'm just gonna slot my crossbow back. Alright. Hey, Irvin, you ever eaten a fairy before?
No, no. Are we? What did it do?
Tried to do magic on me.
What kind of magic?
Tried to charm me.
Oh, it dies.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
you
like
wanna
people
shoot
that
it?
do mean things. So,
I don't like my brain being fudged with.
yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna open the door, and I'm gonna aim and fire.
So he's gonna open the window, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're gonna open it, and I'm gonna just shoot it right in its goddamn little throat.
Is the fairy reacting?
The fairy, roll insight. I think it's a small little thing.
7.
7. It's still smiling.
21.
Finn, you recognize this look in its eyes as something that you've had in your eyes and something that he's had in his eyes. It's this crazed look, like you're about to strong arm a bear is what this thing is looking at you like.
It's trying to strong arm me?
Yeah, it's sitting there like, oh, I can fucking take him.
What? Okay. I'm not even gonna walk over to it. An invisible hand is just gonna appear, float over, and flip the latch.
And I'm gonna fire.
So roll me to hit real quick.
18.
Okay. So your magical hand floats over and flips the latch to open it up, but your hand just kind of glides through the latch, and your crossbow bolt goes directly into the wall. And there's no glass shattering. It just sticks out of the window, and the fairy flies off into the distance.
That'll fucking teach ya.
I don't. I just walk up and I poke it.
You feel stone instead of glass.
Is this an illusion?
I mean, you could roll the check. That's a perception check,
Sure,
though, so
can I
you
roll?
might want
Yeah.
to have him do it.
Oh yeah. It's not an investigation. Gee Willikers, Batman.
24 perception.
You realize that it's a projection. It's an illusion.
Motherfucker.
Oh. Well, I just grabbed the bolt out of the wall. Here you go.
I don't need it. The gun magically produces ammo now. And though you watch as the
Fuck
crossbow
me,
bolt
then.
just dissipates in your hand.
Speaking
It's been doing
of,
that
I
since
just
you
walk
started
upstairs.
making it, man. Have you not noticed that yet?
I just walk upstairs.
Yep, alright.
Okay. You go up the stairs and you find yourselves instead of the nice warm flooring and the lights coming from the windows, you find yourselves
Look, I'm in the
in
bookshelf.
a dark stone room. It's worn cobblestone, like the streets of a busy city at night. And on the ground are a series of glyphs that are chalked in with green chalk. And in the center of the room is a large sigil with 6 candles with smaller sigils around them, all in the center of the room. And I will reveal that area for you. As you guys are walking up, it's getting colder and colder as you go up the stairs. And there's barely any light in this room, although do you guys have dark vision? I assume all D&D players have
I
dark
do.
vision at this point.
I do. I don't think Pepper does.
No, I have the spell Dark Vision,
Okay, well,
but I'm not gonna cast it
it's real dark in here. It's not like pitch black,
Oh.
but it's a cloudy night sky. You know? You know
That's
what I mean?
fine. I believe in you, Finn. If something's gonna come stab me, tell me.
So you guys
I'ma
walk
come stab you.
into this room, and at
No.
the southern, at the southern end of the way is just a stone doorway, much like the one you guys walked into when you got in here. It's into the wall, so presumably it would just open into air.
Oh.
You went up 40 feet, so presumably it just opens up 80 feet above the ground.
Good old magic.
I mean, you want me to just open
What are
the
the
door?
glyphs? Well, hang on. Let me look at the glyphs.
If you want to study them,
I
you
look at
can.
yeah.
Sure.
Arcana.
Sure. Do Arcana. Why not? Arcana.
22.
Dragon. What? I'm sorry.
22 Arcana.
22. I'm sorry. I got stuck in Yu-Gi-Oh world for a second. You've seen these glyphs before, not in like your normal tomes you would read for studying magic. These glyphs, specifically the one in the center, you've seen at the CIE before. This glyph here is specifically one for contacting other planes.
Hmm. Fuck. Hey, Finn.
Yeah.
You know how we call other planes?
Yeah.
I just point to the sigil. He's trying to do it too.
Oh, well, he's probably not gonna have much luck considering, the whole axed off from the rest of the world type thing.
You actually, as you're looking at this, you realize it's the same sigil that's on the back of every single one of your sending stones.
Huh. I'm just gonna sneak into it. Hey, Mr. Wizard, are you there?
No, this is Greg.
Yep. Alright, cool. Just making sure. You want a
Is-
souvenir?
Yes?
Alright, cool. We'll look for one.
You hear Greg fumbling with words for a moment more, and then he just gives up.
Alright, so that
that's
doesn't
fair.
connect to... It's not operating on the same frequency as ours.
It's not how it works, but okay.
I don't know how this shit works. They just sent me a sentence and said, hey, look, you can talk to people on the other side if you want to. I didn't ask questions. I just smiled and nodded.
Oh boy. Can I try and use this circle?
Sure. Roll me. I was gonna say history to see if you remembered when somebody would have told you this. Do you feel like your character would have paid close attention to how to contact other planes?
Yeah, he pays close attention to all the magic classes.
Okay, in that case, I'll have you roll just Arcana again.
Wee, plus 11.
Okay. So you go
19.
you go into the center of this sigil, and you kind of sit down in the middle of this wheel with wheels interlacing it. And you close your eyes and you try and focus on another plane. And while this is happening, Finn, you see right in front of him as he's sitting there, the first candle in front of him lights up without anybody touching it. And Pepper, you hear this kind of distant, far-off voice, like you're listening to someone's conversation at the other end of a hallway.
Okay.
Do you try and communicate at all?
Yeah, sure. Hello?
The conversation gets a little bit louder, and the second candle in front of him lights up, His eyes are closed, so he's not the one seeing this. But this is for your sake, Finn. I'm putting this in there. And the conversation gets a little
What the
bit
fuck?
clearer. It sounds like
Uh-oh.
there's maybe 4 people talking.
Guys, it's really rude to leave someone out of a conversation.
The conversation suddenly goes dead. It just stops. And Finn, you see the other 4 candles all light up all at once.
Okay.
And Irvin,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
you hear one voice instead of the 4. It's this kind of old, rattly kind of voice, like a chain smoker who's been just gargling rocks for a couple minutes. You hear this wretched voice that says,
Tom Waits, is that you?
"It's Tom Waits. You got it. It's Tom Waits."
My God.
Tom Waits says,
The drunken hobo jazz singer.
Tom Waits with his red right hand. He says, "You're not from here. Where are you from?"
I'm from out of town. I heard that there was something wrong with the town, so I came to check on the town.
The voice shifts positions in your ears from in front of you to behind you suddenly, and it says,
Oh, what
"There's
the
something
fuck?
wrong with a lot of places, but you came here. Why did you come here?"
I was sent to do that.
Suddenly the voice is directly in your ear, and it says,
Oh,
"Who would
Jesus.
come to a dead world?"
Is this world dead? People seem alive.
Um,
Why is this world dead? Did you kill it?
I didn't expect that question. The voice. Are you saying this? Hold on. Here. I'll ask you. This session's gonna be a little more collaborative than usual. I'm gonna ask you. How does this work? Are you saying this out loud, or are you saying this
No,
just
this is
in your
in my
head?
mind.
In your mind?
This is in my mind. Yeah.
Are you reacting at all?
Because I'm used to
visually
doing like
to
detect
Finn?
thoughts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My body would be reacting. Like when the voice comes right up to my ear, like I would like straighten.
Mm-hmm.
Irvin, you good? Irvin.
The voice.
Do I hear him?
You don't. You're in a one-on-one conversation with whoever this
Yeah.
is. And the voice says, "This world has been dead for a long time, but I remember when it was alive. Do you want to help bring it back to life?"
I'm gonna kind of stand at the edge of the circle and just kind of stare at him.
Okay.
Irvin. Irvin, I'm hungry.
Do I
You
want to help rebuild this world? Oh, go ahead.
no go ahead. Do you want to help rebuild this world? Do you want to help bring it back to life?
Yes. What would at the right price?
At the right price.
You know, not murder.
The voice is now in front of you, and the voice says, "You shall be called on, Irvin." And then silence. And as soon as that silence happens, Finn, every single candle goes out at once. There's not even smoke left from their burning.
Oh. You good, Irvin?
You can hear him again.
Do. Okay. My eyes are still closed. I think so.
You kind of convulsed there for a second. Are you good? Did you see, like, whatever the Githyanki, the Githzerai equivalent of Jesus is?
No, not quite. I met so you know how we thought that this wouldn't work?
Yeah.
It kind of worked.
What?
Something was on the other end, and it asked if I
Hello,
wanted to
Mr.
help
Wizard?
bring this.
Are you there?
No,
No,
that's
no,
still
this
Greg.
is Greg. This is still Greg.
Alright, cool. We're still looking for your souvenir.
But
It was, it asked if I wanted to help bring this world back to life, and then it said it would call upon me.
I think you signed a Warlocked Pact?
I said that I didn't want to do any murder. I said that from the jump.
Irvin, I hate to break it to you. We've killed a lot of people.
I'm trying to not have to.
I'm just saying, like, murder isn't exactly, like, out of the normal
Okay.
for us.
Well, when I said murder, I really meant like innocent people murder.
Ah, okay. There's the crux. There's the rub.
Yeah. I meant like innocent people. Oh fuck! Did I just like cite a pacifist agreement? Fuck.
Alright, so you want to open this door over here and see if it just leads to certain death by dropping 100 feet off the fucking to the floor?
You're gonna really hate me when I ask this. Should the dragon go first?
Yeah, sure.
does the dragon have flight?
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
Well, that works.
But if he dies, I can just take a spell slot to bring him right back.
Oh, so
Yeah.
death is meaningless.
Yep.
Basically.
I'm
That's
glad,
why I asked.
I'm glad we figured
Yeah.
it out. We answered the
All right.
question, guys.
Take an action to summon Zen. I'm gonna open the door and I'm just gonna have him peek down.
He peeks down. He gets all the way down to the doorstep, and he just picks his head back up and he turns to you, and he like glances out the door again and turns back to you. And looking out, you see a dark forest.
Like below me or just at eye
Straight
level
out,
with me?
as if you were stepping out the doorway into the forest.
Good old magic.
Huh.
Good old magic, Finn. We're gonna die.
Alright, cool.
Zen, you first.
Yeah, let me see something. Alright, yeah, no, I don't have a tracking thing for forests because of the ranger stuff. The new ranger stuff. So yeah. Alright. Can I roll survival to see if I can find any tracks?
I suppose that's the only real use for survival. Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes. You do see tracks. You see paw prints. The tracks have claws attached to them.
Big or small?
They're not small. They're not huge though. They're not like a bear.
Like large? Like they're not a bear.
They're not a bear, but they're definitely not small. And every few yards or so these tracks stop, and then they start again maybe a few feet ahead of them.
So like it leaped.
Like it leaped. It just kind of leaps every few feet or so.
But I could follow a trail of the footprints essentially.
Yeah. You could follow a trail
All
with
right.
footprints.
I want to follow these and see where they go.
In the absence of a better idea, I say yes.
All right. Well, onward.
All right.
To better ideas.
You guys step out into the forest. Do I need to put you guys down there?
No, give me one sec.
Okay.
Ah,
So you step out into the forest, and it's dark out, which
wait,
is
where are we starting?
just down at the bottom. I'll
Okay.
move the map up once you guys get up there, but I just wanted a chunk that we could talk to first. Um, it was midday, maybe early afternoon when you guys went into this tower, and suddenly it's just dark, just pitch black outside.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
can I turn around and see the tower somewhere, or the door that we came through?
No, behind you is just forest.
Huh.
I have dark vision now for 8 hours.
Cool.
Okay.
Welcome to my
Then
world.
you guys, it's not pitch black anymore. It's it's dim.
It's
but
black and
not-
white.
Yeah, it's not great, but
Yeah,
it's
see, old timey
passable.
movie.
So you want to follow these tracks. Do you want to do anything else as you're walking?
Yeah. Does this forest seem like the same kind of forest that we were just in?
Roll me nature. That's a
Wha.
stat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
11. Yeah, sure. Seems pretty close, yeah.
You can tell it's an aspen by the way it is.
You
The
get
larch.
the large. But yeah, it seems pretty normal. It seems about the same
Well.
as the same kind of forest. You don't see like huge. You haven't gone into the Feywild, basically. It seems like you're in the same general area.
Okay.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hold on.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh.
I'm gonna make my voice. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and make my voice boom 3
No.
times as loud.
No.
And
Please
you yell,
stop.
you say really loudly, "Is anyone there?"
Yeah.
Well, whatever element of surprise we might have had.
Well, roll me perception, both of you.
Why am I even bothering?
10.
8.
Nobody answers.
All right. Do I know which way is
You wanna
north?
The tracks appear to be leading north, which would
Okay.
be up
Or,
for
well,
you
yeah, we're
guys.
following the tracks. So yeah, keep following
Yeah.
the tracks.
So, like, this way?
As you guys keep going, both of your dark vision shows you this huge tree in the center of a semi-clearing. It is just gigantic. It is at least, I don't know, 300 feet tall, this thing. It
Look
has
at that tree.
it has
That's like an
these
awesome house.
it has these pale leaves up top that gradiate
fuck.
down to green, and
That's
at,
that's cool as fuck.
at the very base of this tree, it is not a wide tree. It's a large, diameter, but it's not huge given how tall it is. And at the base of this tree is a stone platform that is eroding away into nature. There are vines that have worked their way up these stairs onto this platform with a huge disc of stone in the center of it. And
Yo,
as you
it's
guys,
a motherfucking Stargate.
it looks similar but legally distinct from a Stargate.
I can't wait to dial out.
I've never seen
I know it's a Stargate reference, but that's such an
Oh.
old-fashioned way to say something, to dial out. That's what they thought the future was gonna be, dialing
Well,
out of
because
it.
the Stargates are just giant wheels.
I know they're big,
basically,
they're
and you-
big dials.
Yeah, and you spin to the different coordinates.
I know it's like a big
It's
old
like
rotary
it is like a
phone.
rotary phone.
It's a
yeah.
rotary phone, yeah. All right, so you
It lets you
guys,
travel
All right.
through space.
Tree, rotary phone, got it.
tree with a rotary phone in front of it.
All right.
What are you guys gonna do?
I want to walk up to it.
I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm gonna let him I'm gonna say 15 feet away from him.
Do 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 do.
Ah,
Do do.
I moved everything.
Ah!
Oh, there it is.
Moved Oh shit.
As
Look.
you catch sight of something and then suddenly it vanishes and it's gone.
There was Did you fucking see that, man?
Yes.
I just sigh and I go to look at the disc.
Roll. You're looking for anything in particular, or just examining it?
I'll just give it a general examination right now.
Give me
Investigate.
investigation.
You know what? As I'm walking up to this thing and I'm like, oh, this is important. Can I pull out the all-purpose tool? And I'll do the cantrip thing to give myself a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'll give myself guidance. Because this seems important, so I want to do well.
Okay. That's fine.
And I'll cast guidance on myself. Okay. Bah. Oh, we're good, kids. That's a 26.
26.
These are Galdred numbers, motherfucker.
You look at the runes around the base of this huge circle and around the platform that you're walking on. This is a conjuration altar. This is almost like a rudimentary form of the portals that you guys use. A way to get something large from one plane into the next, but it's not really able to get between planar systems. It can go from your plane into the ethereal plane that's attached to you, but it can't go farther than that.
Do spelljammer things where you can just travel in the astral sea to from Eberron to Forgotten Realms.
No,
it can't do multiverse. It can't do multiverse.
This can't do multiverse. It can't go from one planar system to the next, but it can go to different planes.
Yeah, so it can go from material to plane of fire.
Exactly. But this thing, as I mentioned before, it's eroded. It's old. This thing is ancient. And in fact, it seems older than you were kind of led to believe people knew about this sort of thing. It is old technology as far as you're concerned, like druidic old. And given that
druidic people shouldn't have been able to do this.
Given how high your investigation was, and because you as a player saw them first, I'd like you to roll perception with advantage.
15. Not terrible.
Not terrible. You hear a rustling in the bushes to your right, and you catch sight of this black shape that just darts between the bushes. You're able to see long limbs and a narrow body, but that's about all you're able to catch sight of before it vanishes into the bushes.
I scream and I run backwards.
What?
I run to Finn. Okay. Two things. One, fucking old-timey druidic people shouldn't have been able to make this. This is a step below what fucking CIE could do. So what the fuck?
Oh. All right.
None of this place makes any sense.
Oh yeah. Does any
if
place
this
we go
plane
to
has
make
been
sense?
Cut off, you know what? No, it doesn't. If this plane has been cut off from the rest of the planar system, then what the fuck is this?
I don't know. Maybe it's why it was cut off. The gods decided, you know what? No, you're fucking with things you shouldn't fuck with, and decided just picked them up and put them outside of time.
They're in timeout. Hello.
Yes. Hi, Dorothy.
And there
My
was
cat
there was
decided to
something
say hi.
over there. There was a thing. It looked like the cat.
It looked like the
It
cat.
had it had long limbs and it was gangly and weird. Was there one of them or was there two of them?
There were two.
There was one.
Oh, there's one? Okay.
You saw one in the bushes.
There is one in the bushes.
Do you want to try and roll
Scared.
perception to see if you can see anything?
Yep.
We're totally being watched right now.
15.
15 again.
Yeah.
So you look in the bushes, but you don't see anything. But you hear something in the tree behind you. And
Oh,
you
Jesus.
look behind you, and up in the tree you see a set of these, this kind of like glowing eyes just peering down at you that just disappear into the trees, and you hear something just scampering down the trunk.
We're gonna die.
Alright. I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow. You ready for a fight, Zen?
Does is Zen ready for a fight?
Yeah. I mean, him and I can, like, talk. I don't...
That's
Irvin,
right.
do you speak Draconic?
No.
Okay, so you can't understand
Hello.
us.
I am Zen. I am ready for a fight.
I don't think I have a token for Zen already.
You should. I know I made one.
How do you spell Zen?
Xen.
Xen. Let's see if I've got it. I don't, but I can just put down.
Just throw me a dragon.
This. Yeah, I'll throw you a dragon.
Or a dog.
I'll give you a dog.
More like a dog right now, to be fair.
Dog. Come on, dog.
You know, dragons can fly. He can't fly yet.
He is, yeah, he's
Familiars
technically a
and
drake.
sons. Here you go.
When does he
And
get fly?
6th level.
there you go.
Oh.
I'm
Soon.
Yeah.
controlled.
Although I can't
by
ride him and have him fly at the same time.
Jason.
I can
yet.
ride him currently, though.
So, Jason, you should have control of your dog.
Cool.
Can you move him?
Yep.
Cool. So you've got a dog now.
Oh. I never rolled for my experimental elixir for the day. Sorry. It happens every day. I just forget about it.
Every day you forget about it.
Literally. I got the one that gives someone +1 AC for 10 minutes.
Oh, cool.
That's nice. That's nice.
So we just have that if we want it.
So, you guys listen really carefully to the sounds around you. Both of you roll me one more perception with advantage, since you're both listening. You both know to listen for things now.
Damn it.
16.
Oh, Michael.
Yes.
Instead of me rolling, because that's pointless, kind of, can I give him guidance?
You certainly can.
Add a D4.
I just did. Make that a 19.
A 19.
Aha.
Finn, you hear from the bushes to the right where Irvin first saw this creature. Well, second, I suppose, saw this creature. And you hear something rustling, and you see kind of slinking out from behind it. You see this elongated feline shape. It has these long
Dorothy,
limbs
no.
that bend back unnaturally, and its neck is about a head and a half longer than it seems like it should be. From the back of this creature, two long tails split out, and it has these
fuck you.
glowing eyes that seem to follow you as it jumps out at you guys.
Rawr.
But you're able to see it, so we're gonna roll initiative before it's able to do anything.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Okay.
Rar
22.
indeed.
He got a 22.
A 22? That's good.
Yeah.
And Finn has encountered these before, so would he know that? Or would he
Finn
recognize
has
them?
encountered these?
Yeah, when in Pepper's forest session.
You
If this is what I'm
would.
thinking it is.
But here's the thing. You recognize these as displacer beasts. But these are not normal looking displacer beasts. Displacer beasts look like panthers with two weird suction things on their back. These things look like they've just been pulled in Willy Wonka's taffy puller for a second. They are long, misshapen. Their jaws distend farther down than they should. When they're standing normally, their elbow parts just go above their back as they kind of hunker. They are not natural looking creatures. But you would recognize them for what they are.
Alright, Irvin, you ever fought a displacer beast?
You guys told me about it.
We didn't fight that one. We made friends with it for a second.
So what did you roll for your what did you roll again?
I rolled a 22.
Okay, a 22. And what did you roll, Pepper?
I rolled an 11.
An 11? Why, that's wonderful. That means that 22, you're gonna go first, then it's the displacer beast, then it's you. So, where's fucking add turn? It's been so long apparently that I've forgotten where add turn is. Alright. So, we'll start with Jason. Jason, this long gangly thing is just jumping towards you. Well, running towards you, I should say. What are you gonna do?
Alright, firstly, bonus action. Fuck you, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then that's gonna leave Zen just defending for a turn. I'm gonna shoot it for a 14 to hit.
Okay. 14, if I'll look at my stats, does hit. Okay.
Oh. Very cool.
Is it doing its normal displacery thingy?
I'll get to that on its turn.
Ah.
It's going to take 15 points of piercing damage.
15 points?
Or
okay.
sorry, 16 points of piercing damage.
16 points. Okay. Cool.
And then, Arvin? Have fun. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30.
I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Let me slide you
I hope something comes from behind you.
over to there, so what's over there? That's a perfectly reasonable thing that could happen.
You
Okay.
abandoning me.
I'm not abandoning you, I'm just keeping my distance. There's a difference. I could show you what abandoning you looks like. Hey Greg, how quickly could it take you to open a portal right now?
So, like right now, I'm kind of in the middle of a sandwich. Give me like 15 minutes.
Alright, yeah, that's cool. I could be out of here in 15 minutes without you if I wanted to.
Okay.
So,
Well,
well, I'm glad that we're all in agreement that that was hurtful. So, this creature, it rushes forward, and it kind of... Usually when a displacer beast displaces, it projects this little image of itself, and then it moves forward, and you know, it displaces itself. But this thing, it kind of jitters as it moves. Like you suddenly hit fast forward on the on the tape or the DVD, and it just kind of shifts out of where it was. It is not reacting in a normal seeming way, but it's also not disappearing. It's kind of just jumping from place to place. So that's a good thing, right? It's not disappearing. So first thing it's going to do is it is going to use its speed. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's going to run straight up to you, just jerking and moving out of the way. And it's going to try and attack you twice with its tentacles. The first one is a natural 20. So that's going to be a 26 to hit. Yeah, okay. Just figured I'd make sure. And it is going to be 9 bludgeoning damage as this thing smacks into you. And then you feel this sharp pain in your shoulder as these hooks just kind of work their way out of the tentacle and stab you for an extra 3 damage. So that's going to be 12 total. And it pulls that tentacle away and slices up with another one, and it's going to try and hit you again.
Cool. Fun. Happy to fucking be here.
That's going to be a 10. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. So, it has just kind of stabbed you with its sucker and then pulled out, and as it's roaring back towards you, you just kind of move out of the way, and the tentacles kind of get wrapped around each other for a second, and it makes this odd screeching noise like a car on the highway just slamming on its brakes. And Jason,
yeah,
from the woods, darts out a second one of these things.
Yep.
Told ya.
And it rushes towards you, just foaming at the mouth. And it is going to try and smack you. Do you have anything that'll stop it from smacking you?
Nope.
Okay, then it's gonna smack you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Hit me, bitch.
That's it's gonna be 18.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It grabs onto you with its sucker for 4 bludgeoning damage, and the piercers go in for a total of 6 piercing. So that's going to be what?
10 total.
10 total, yeah. My brain didn't work for a second there. And it's going to try and do the exact same thing.
Okay.
That's going to be a 12?
That is a miss.
Well, you know, that's fair. So you each have a displacer beast at you. Irvin, what are you doing?
Ow. Ow.
Oh fuck! I forgot I could do that. I have 2 attacks. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you dumb donkey.
You silly Billy.
I'm used to playing spellcasters. You only get 1 action by casting a spell.
It's such bullshit,
true.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to cast poison spray on this thing.
Let me cast 4 fireballs in a turn.
Yeah, right? Michael, I needed to make a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. Okay. That's gonna be a 17.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. I take it that means that I succeeded.
You did.
So what does poison spray look like?
For me, it looks like a little like one of my bandoliers of potions. I just pull it out and I pop it open and I like shake the potion bottle towards it, and like this poisonous fog like rolls out of it around its face, and it just fucking looks at me.
It what it does is it kind of jumps around for a few seconds as it works its way around you as this poison gas is in the air. It's yowling and screeching, and by the time it makes its way back to where it was, the gas has dissipated. It has kind of avoided it just by doing that weird jerking move that they do.
Okay.
You doing anything else?
No.
Hi again, Dorothy. Perfect timing. Okay.
I can only cast one spell a turn.
Yep.
When?
10. Bonus action to command Zen. He's gonna move behind the Displacer Beast. Are we doing flanking rules?
Sure, why not?
Cool, that's advantage on the attack.
Okay.
That's probably not gonna hit. What does he have to hit? Oh, +6. That's a 16 to hit.
Oh, well, that does in fact hit.
Yeah. For
Okay.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Chomp chomp.
And then I'm going to shoot 2 crossbow bolts at the one that Irvin and Zen are at.
Okay, so across the way?
Yep.
Okay. Roll to
Don't
hit.
shoot me.
First shot is going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
That
And the
actually
second
misses.
shot is going to be a 28 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Very
Roll
good. That misses.
both of those damages for me.
Okay. So the first one's going to be the Hunter's Mark. Real quick, I need to check something.
I've got to roll. I've got to run my
Damn it.
numbers. You okay?
I roll a prime number.
Alright, the first one is going to be with Hunter's Mark. So that is going to be 8 damage total.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be 5 damage. Or sorry, 6 damage.
6 damage?
Pew pew pew.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Irvin. Rest is up to you.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
You
You know you get the hunter's mark with every shot, right?
Is it every shot? I thought it was just one per turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
is it every
cool.
shot?
Take an additional 6 damage.
Jesus. Okay, I will take an additional 6 damage. Thank you very much.
With the weapon attack and the other dimension. Yep. Okay. Cool. I was getting confused with favored foe because favored foe is only the first strike per turn.
You send these bolts out, and they just sing past Irvin, and both of these go into just kind of the shoulder-ish area of these creatures. And it is not a happy camper. I'm gonna say that. I think that that's a fair thing to say. It's not a happy camper.
No. No.
Fuck you.
It is now
Don't care.
the Displacer Beast's turn. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I care.
You care? Really?
I care. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
That's good.
I care for their well-being. Here, kitty, kitty.
So the first attack is I'm gonna deal with Jason's first.
Yep.
First thing this thing is gonna do is it's going to try and hit you with its tentacle. That's gonna be 14 to hit. Does that hit?
That does not.
Okay. So it swipes at you with its tentacle, and you just duck underneath it. And it's going to try and hit you with the other tentacle, and it's going to do something specific that I'll get to if it hits you. Which it fucking does with a 24.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for this one, instead of doing damage, what this creature is doing is it's trying to smack the crossbow out of your hand. So I need you to roll strength against its strength.
Strength save or just strength check?
Do a strength check. I just did a strength check with him.
Okay. That is a 7.
I rolled a 15. So you, I don't know how disarming usually works in D&D, but strength check seems like a good way to do it.
Yeah,
That seems
I think that's
fair.
how it is. I don't remember off the top.
So, this tentacle wraps around your hand and smacks the crossbow out of your hand. I'm gonna say it is going to take an action to get it without being attacked.
Okay.
Next up is Pepper's Displacer Beast. The first one is
Hello.
the first attack is going to
Kitty,
go
kitty.
for you, Irvin.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be another 24 to hit. That hits, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm just gonna start rolling damage now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
That's
Kill us,
going
yeah.
to be 10 bludgeoning damage, and 4 piercing damage, as it just kind of scrapes across your neck and chest area. And the second attack, it is going to turn and swipe at Zen.
Thank God.
That's gonna be a 10,
I
which
mean,
I'm
I'm
pretty
sorry,
sure
but-
doesn't hit. 10?
10 does not.
Okay.
Whee!
It swipes at Zen, and Zen is low enough to the ground that it's able to just kind of hunker down and get out of the way. And this Displacer Beast that is near you is going to run off towards the tree, and I need you both to make opportunity attacks against
I
it.
don't know if Pepper can. I know Zen can. Which is
Pepper
gonna
can
miss.
make a physical attack. He can't do a spell,
Yeah.
but he can
Yeah.
try and hit it.
You wanna punch it?
Can I pull out one of my daggers?
Sure. Why not?
Zen rolled an 8, so that's not a hit.
No.
I rolled a 10, so no.
This Displacer Beast jerks around the altar and goes into the tree and vanishes from sight.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Jason, we forgot to be looking. We have notes. We should look at the notes thing so we can keep
Yeah.
track of all of this nonsense.
Alright. Well, rather than fucking risk picking up my crossbow, I'm just gonna pull out my rapier
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna just start stabbing.
Roll to hit.
Just gonna start stabbing it.
So anyway.
First
start
one is a
stabbing.
dirty 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Hey, you still get Hunter's Mark. That's nice.
No, I don't, because it's not on this one. I still have Hunter's
Oh,
Mark
pickles.
on the other one, though.
No!
No, Pepper,
Son of
that's
a bitch.
good.
I don't care about it. It left.
I can still track it.
I don't want to track it.
That's going to be 11 damage on the first hit.
Okay. You gonna do it again, I'm
And-
guessing?
Yep. And then a 20-something on the other hit, so that's going to hit
That's gonna hit.
for another
God,
10
this man
damage.
don't miss.
10 damage. Okay.
And then bonus action, command Zen, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Alright.
So that was your turn?
Yep.
Finn, you were able to see where the other Displacer Beast is. It is crawling its way up this huge tree. There are
Wait,
branches every once in a while that dart off from it, but most of the time it's just a straight trunk up. And you
Hey,
see,
Michael.
you know, it jumps up every few yards or so. It jumps unnaturally, but it's just kind of climbing the tree. And the other Displacer Beast is going to roll to hit you, Jason.
Yep.
And that's gonna
Can we skip
be...
my turn?
No.
What did I do?
You...
Because that thing beat the shit out of me.
Oh, we did skip your turn. Shit.
We did! So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Before the Displacer Beast attacks Jason.
Yeah.
So you have your dragon friend right across from you at the moment.
Yeah.
Ba ba da do wop.
I'm gonna move him back now.
I'm sorry, Pepper. I don't know how I did that.
That's okay. Make a con save, you jackass.
Okay. Con save. That's not
Another
as
poison
good.
spray. I'm not wasting spell slots on this
That's
dog
an
shit.
8. That's an 8.
Ha! You're gonna take so much fucking damage.
Okay. How much damage?
Fuck. So I roll 2d12 for this spell, right?
Yeah.
+5.
Plus 5. It's a total of 8 damage.
Is this a pass-fail, or is this a fail half damage sort of situation?
Pass-fail.
This is a fail.
Pass-fail.
This is pass
Okay.
fail.
Okay.
This
So
is
that was
save
how
or
much
suck.
damage you said?
That's why the other one didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
How much damage did you say this one was taking?
8.
8
Because I
points
rolled
of
like
damage.
shit.
Okay.
I rolled a
God
2 and a 1. On fucking d12s.
All right, and that's your turn.
Yeah. What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Damn it! I was gonna try and run away.
All right. Now, then I stabbed the guy and command my dragon
Then
over
you
here.
stabbed him,
now
and
it's
then
his
the
turn.
dragon came over, and now it's the displacer beast's turn. Going up the tree, yada yada yada. The other displacer beast is going to kind of hunker down when it sees the three of you all around it and growl menacingly, and it's going to try and intimidate you into running away.
Okay.
Intimidation is what? Charisma? Wisdom?
I guess.
Do you want? Yeah. Do you want it to roll? Do you want us to roll a saving throw?
Yeah, sure. Roll a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom is what you'd use for that sort of thing.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
8. Fuck this.
Yeah, you're not happy about
Fuck
being
this
hit.
shit, I'm out.
The noise it makes is just it's akin
That's
to
unnatural.
it's akin to a machine that's backfiring that's also made of meat. It's not a happy thing. And you want to
The
get
meat
it.
machine's backfiring.
The meat machine's
Not the
backfiring.
meat machine? No, we need that to live.
You don't want to be here anymore. This isn't a fun time right now. Finn,
No, I'm scared.
you realize that this thing suddenly knows that its friend is leaving it, so it's
Yep.
cornered. And it is going to try and run away. Before it moves, you guys can make your opportunity attacks.
For me, that's going to be a 19 to hit. That's the wrong die.
Bad hits.
And he's going to take 11 points of piercing from my rapier.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then Zen's going to hit with a 17
That hits.
for 7 piercing damage from his bite as he goes for the ankles.
You guys stab it and bite at it, and it yowls out in pain as it rushes off towards the tree.
Wait, do I get to try to stab it?
No, you got scared by it.
Oh no, I'm too scared.
So scary. So
It's a
you
super scary big monster.
it rushes off towards the tree. The blackish, grayish liquid dripping from its wounds as it rushes up towards the tree and up into the tree, disappearing as well.
Alright, you want to go kill him?
Ah.
Irvin, it's gone.
Alright. That is scary.
It's... I took more. I don't know. I didn't. I keep forgetting you're not updating the roll 20 health.
Yeah, I did not update the roll 20 health at all.
Oh,
Pepper,
here,
what's your
I can
health
update
at?
my roll 20 health.
Yeah, it's super low. He's at like 11. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Alyssa,
correct.
you didn't take nearly as much. Oh wait, no, he did.
Yeah, that's my lung that you can see.
Why is it purple?
Because I'm green.
Oh.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
Yep.
That
All right.
tracks.
Yep.
Um,
So you want to
So-
go take them out? I still don't know where
No.
one of. They're going up the tree. I can
Yeah,
still tell.
I saw
One of them's
that.
taking a dump off one of the branches.
I don't care.
does Zen go and check it out?
You can
Yeah,
sniff around
Zen,
the tree.
you go look. Zen, you go look. I'll stand over here and prepare a firebolt.
He's gonna go sniff around the tree.
Come
Sniffs
on,
around the
kitty
tree?
kitties, come down for Din Din.
Roll your investigation, I suppose. Or does it
I would
have a
say
stat?
he has his own stat block.
Okay, then roll investigation for him.
It's investigation is intelligence. That's not good. 10.
10. Okay. Zen rushes over and starts smelling around. Smelling the altar and smelling the grass around the tree, and it goes around the tree and it doesn't come back out. It doesn't come back around.
Oh. Hey Zen, you can stop fucking around. We've done this trick before.
How does your conversation with it work? Is it telepathically linked to you, or is it just you understand what it says, it understands what you say?
I think it's just it understands what I say, he understands what I say. Or yeah.
Then there's no response.
Alright, my dragon might be gone, so I'm gonna go look for him. And I'm just gonna follow his path around the tree. You coming with, Irvin?
Well, I guess I gotta. I want you to know I'm very scared.
I'm aware. Just cower behind me?
Deal.
So you walk around the tree. Roll investigation for me.
Can I do it as well?
Sure,
Since
if
I'm
you want.
there?
Yeah, go ahead.
14.
Sure.
What was yours?
14.
14. Okay.
22.
So you walk around and
There's this fucking dragon.
yeah. So you walk around, and maybe it's because you're just so attached to. I see you messing with things over there in the corner with the cards. So maybe it's because you're so attached to Zen that you don't notice the tracks, but you don't. Oh God, he's gone. But you don't really see where he went. You walk around the tree a couple times and he's gone. Finn that's what Finn sees. Irvin, on the other hand, you notice the tracks from the dragon, right? And you see it go around the tree and then go up to the tree and stop. They're just gone as soon as they get near the tree.
Poke the tree with your rapier.
Okay.
You poke the tree and all of a sudden Finn is gone. Vanished.
The fuck am I?
You're in
just
a- you're in a-
sigh and I
you're
just
in a
walk
plot
towards
different
the
place at the
tree.
moment.
Is
I just
Zen
like
near
headbutt
me?
the tree.
You walk up to the tree, you touch the tree,
I headbutt the tree
you headbutt the tree.
out of disdain.
You two, moments apart from each other, and at the same time, at the very exact same moment, vanish and hurtle through space and time, much like the portals that you go through in the CIE. You go through and it's rainbow. It's beautiful, but it's very short, and all of a sudden you are in a stone room. Let me real quick move the map up a little bit because I moved it out of place apparently. There we go. You are in a stone room with large tiles on the floor, and a beautiful red chair with a small table next to it, and a raised gear in the center of the room, as well as a few different pieces of broken furniture. I'll reveal that room for you, and you can go over to it whenever you would like.
Now.
As soon as I move.
I would like to now.
Well, I'm trying, Pepper. It's not letting me. It's really... There we go. So, you guys find yourselves in a room that looks like that. There you go. It's got 2 doors in front of you and no doors behind you as you stand at the wall.
Oh god, we're down there.
Boop.
There we go.
Yeah, I put you down. Zen is kind of walking around and smelling all of the broken furnishings. What do you do?
What the fuck? Where are we?
I don't know. I touched the tree because you recommended it, and now here we are.
As you were saying this, someone peeks their head around one of the open doorways, and kind of stares at you two for a moment. He's
Fuck
old.
off, it's that fucking fatty bitch again.
He's old. He's got a long white beard. And he kind of looks at you a bit quizzically. And he says, I apologize, but I'm closed for the day. You can come back tomorrow. How did you get in here?
I touched a
Are
tree.
you motherfucker?
Yes, but how did... He stares at you guys for a long time, and then he steps into the room, and he says, I apologize. My name is Altric. Can I help you?
No idea, in all honesty.
Yes. So... We were sent because there's been some shit happening in your town, and we tried to come talk to you at your tower, and the thing just opened because he spoke some weird devil language.
I'm just gonna speak Infernal and say, like, this is all I said. I was just asking if I could make an appointment.
And then the door just opened, and then we walked in, and we went up some stairs, and I saw a weird sigil on the floor, and I tried to talk through it, and some really weird voices talked back to me, and asked if I was willing to step up.
You spoke with the voices on the ground, the floor below, yeah? Yes?
Yeah.
Floor below?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. The floor below?
I assume we're still in the tower.
Yes, you...
Yeah.
What did you say to the voices?
They asked if I wanted to help fix this plane, and I said sure.
He may have signed a
And
pacifist
it said I would be called
deal.
upon. It said I would be called upon, and I said as long as it doesn't involve murdering, and I meant murdering innocent people. I didn't specify that. That's on me. Yes, you're very cute.
The old man stares at you for a moment before walking over and offering his hand in a handshake. Very well. I will help you however you need.
Oh.
Right.
Hi. So why you up here?
Well, I am studying, as all mages should, I believe.
Okay.
Who sent you, if you don't mind?
The kingdom.
Roll deception.
17.
Oh, that's not bad.
I rolled a 19. It's literally the second best I can do.
maybe he's just taken aback by you guys, but he believes you. He fully believes you. Let me bring him into the room so you guys can see him. And there he goes. He's going into the room now. He picks up one of the broken chairs and sets it next to another of the broken chairs. You could sit in them. They would not be comfortable, but you could sit in them. And he takes his place in the nicer chair by the table, and he sits down and he says, "So you are here to investigate the deaths, yes? I suppose."
Or the lack thereof.
Roll me perception, the two of you. Why not?
Hua. Natural 20. 19.
18.
Natural 20 minus 1. Wee.
So you've got such shit stats for some of this stuff. You've got really good stats for other things, but the perception for some reason.
I don't have wisdom and I don't have charisma.
Yeah, that's fair. So he doesn't seem to react at all when you mention the lack thereof. Finn, he's keeping things close to the chest. Irvin, you notice the same thing. He doesn't react. He shows no sign of anything. But you do notice he has on the ring finger of his right hand, he's got a ring with a sizable red stone on it. And he says, well, the longevity is my doing, of course. Nothing nefarious. Simply a testing of strength, if you will.
What were the fucked up displacer beasts that were out in the forest?
Great question. That I would love an answer to.
Because, like, I've read about those things.
I've met one of them.
Like.
He leans forward a bit and he says, "You've met one. What did it seem like?"
I just point to, like, my exposed rib cage. Ow.
I gave it some hardtack, and it was my friend until we left the forest.
No, wait. Do you mean this one or the other one?
The other one I met.
Yeah, not the ones here. The ones here just tried to kill us on sight, and they looked like they'd been stretched through a torture device.
Without a word, he stands up and he goes back into the room that he came from. So he just kind of goes.
Oh, okay.
Up.
Sir, we still have more questions.
And he comes back with a book. Well, you know what? You look into the room. I'm guessing, Finn, is what you were trying to do.
Yeah, I'm like following because we're not done talking.
I go to the other door.
So I'll deal with Finn first, and then I'll deal with you, Irvin. So you open the door, or rather, there are no doors in this room, in this building. It's just open doorways, and you see a room with bookcases lining each wall. They go up the full 40 feet of this ceiling. To get up, to just filled with books and tomes and chemicals and supplies. It is everything you could wish for a study. And he picks up a book and he rushes over to you, Finn, and he opens it up, and it's got a picture of a displacer beast, regular, not emaciated, not thin, and he says, "Is this what it looked like?"
Yes, something similar to that. Shinier coat, but, do with what you can.
Irvin, you look into the other room and you see a pretty standard bedroom. It has a larger than average bed. The bed could easily fit like 5 people in it. There's a wardrobe in the back and another set of bookcases on one wall. But other than that, it's a normal seeming room. And he puts the book down on a table and he rushes over to another bookcase and flips through it. And he opens up the book and he runs over to you, Finn, and he shows you a picture of a deva, or a diva, however you want to pronounce it, Deva. And he shows it to you and he says, "Have you ever seen one of these?"
I don't think so. No, why?
And he nods and he sets the book down, and without answering a question, he goes over to his table and he starts scribbling notes furiously.
What's going on over here, buddy?
He asked me if I've seen an angel.
Is he gonna kill us?
I don't know, maybe.
And he turns around with these wide eyes and this big, big smile, and he says, "Friends, I believe you can help bring our world back to life." And that's
what
where
the
we're
voice
gonna
is.
leave it off for the next episode.
Pickles in my ass. Pickles in my ass.
Alright. Cool.
So yeah. Next episode, you guys are gonna talk with your mage boy friend. Boy and friend, separate words. Separate words. He is a boy who is your friend. He said so. And that's how we're gonna start the next episode.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Great. Bye, everybody.
Bye.